What's up, everybody? It's Dustin here with the Betwixt Kickstarter update number 3. You might not recognize me. I got a little haircut action. It's 100 degrees in Kansas City, just like it is across most of the country, and I needed to cool off, similarly to how our Kickstarter campaign is starting to cool off as well. And are we disappointed that we're probably not going to reach funding? Of course. Are we encouraged? Are we excited about what's to come? Without a doubt. So that's what I want to talk about real quick, off the cuff a little bit, is where we currently stand. First of all, we will probably go ahead and cancel this first campaign. We've raised a little over 13 grand so far. Over the next 20 days, who knows where we might end up, but it's probably not going to reach the 42 grand that we need. And that's okay. There's a lot of games, a lot of well-known games that weren't successful their first time around, and we hope to follow in those same footsteps. So if we do relaunch, which we will, what's going to be different about it? How's the second campaign going to succeed when the first one didn't? And so I want to talk about that real quick. What I'm about to say isn't definitive by any means. We still need to look at the numbers and all that good stuff, but it's very likely this is the new direction. The Betwixt began as a 2-part game. The game is huge, if you guys haven't noticed. I mean, there's a ton of missions, a ton of side missions, a ton of unlockable content, a ton of content we plan on releasing over time for free through downloadable PDFs, all that stuff. So that entire vision was included in this first Kickstarter campaign, and ultimately why the price became what it was. The shipping was, significant. The ask was 42 grand, which is a lot for a first-time publisher. So what we want to do is go back to the original vision of the Betwixt Chapter 1 and the Betwixt Chapter 2. Split the game up into 2 chapters, both of which will still be a lot of game. I can assure you that. But why is that exciting? Why will that succeed? First of all, Chapter 1 of the Betwixt is pretty much done. Most of your environments, aka the map tiles, a lot of the monsters, a lot of the weapons, all that stuff has been done, play tested. It's for the most part ready to go. So if we go that route of the second Kickstarter being the Betwixt Chapter 1, obviously the price is going to be reduced, shipping is going to be reduced, and what's really exciting is the fulfillment date's going to be far sooner, because like I said, most of that stuff's already done. And the ultimate, the ask, the funding goal will be a lot smaller as well. One reason why is because, as you guys have seen, a ton of the art is already done. And all that art you guys have seen is for Chapter 1. Part of the funding goal for this first Kickstarter campaign, there was a lot of art that still needed to be created. So that was part of why that 42 grand was ultimately our goal. We had some fixed costs we still needed to hit. So, without belaboring the point, that's kind of the direction that we are planning on. Again, nothing is definitive, but there's a lot of reasons to be excited about a second Kickstarter campaign. I view it ultimately as kind of like an introductory box, if you will. It's going to have all your dice and all those things I've already talked about. And then what's really cool is what we want to do for you guys is, for you backers, you have that core box, you have all these awesome unique missions and environments and stuff, and this really cool story. But between Chapter 1 and Chapter 2, we'll be working on Chapter 2 to finish that up, but in between we want to create free content, free downloadable PDFs of new side missions to keep you guys busy, continuing to find new loot and different ways to grind, get experience, reach those new talent levels, things like that, through new free missions that we would continue to support that Chapter 1 as we are working on Chapter 2, finishing the story of the Ghost Betwixt. So that was a little off the cuff. Hope it wasn't too rambly. I always talk way too long. I'm like, I'm going to turn this on and talk for 2 minutes. Next thing I know, I look up, it's 5 minutes. So if you've reached this far into the video, thank you guys for your interest. If you backed us on this Kickstarter first campaign, again, thank you so much. We're going to get there potentially through a second Kickstarter campaign. So again, I'll probably go ahead and cancel the campaign for now, and we will look forward to the next chapter, literally and figuratively, of the Ghost Betwixt. The game's gonna get made, you guys, I promise. Thanks for your support. You know where to find us if you have any questions, so just let me know any questions, comments, and we'll be sure to keep you guys updated as we go along here. So thanks a lot. I'll talk to you soon.